Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to another March daily vlog. It's me, Jason, and today is, I don't even know what today is. Today is the 27th? Yes, 27th of March. Winding down March is, we're almost at April, and next Monday I'll start teaching again. Maybe I'll come home, from that first day of school and do March 31st, the end of March vlog, and that'll finish off this daily vlog, but obviously I'll be back to my life, as it were, my 9 to 5 life, if you want to call it that, and my kind of free time that I've been enjoying, to be honest, very much so. These past few days will be going away. So, another thing that ended today, and is the subject of this vlog, is my Eikaiwa school. So about 2 years ago, a colleague at my university said, hey, I know somebody that, lives in this city, and they commute to another city far away, our city, where my university is, and they can't do it anymore, and they teach only one night a week. Would you be interested in picking up one night of Eikaiwa? And I said, sure, let me go check it out. So I did, and it seemed cool, and so 2 years ago, in 2012, I started, and right about this time, right around April 1st, and I had various students then, and some of them left, most of them have stayed, but we really haven't gotten any new students at the school. And for that reason and other reasons that I'm not privy to, the people that own it, or they own a language school in a different big city in Japan, and this was a branch school that they had opened, and they only came here. They don't live here either. They drive here, and it takes a couple hours or hour and a half every Thursday and maybe Saturday too. But anyway, I only work Thursday nights from 4:30 to 9 o'clock. And it worked out really well. It was just kind of a different, I got to do kids that were like in elementary school. I had a few adult classes. So just another kind of like wide range of teaching styles to play with, etc. And extra cash in my pocket. I'd make about $100 a session, or a day, if you will, when I would go there. And so I'd make, depending on if people cancel classes, I'd make $300 to $400. Well, they took out tax, so I never made $400, but I would make, somewhere upwards of $300 every month, and it was just like a nice little, extra bit in my life. But to be honest, I was getting a little tired of it. It was getting a little repetitious. One thing I think you'll find that if you talk to Eikaiwa teachers that do it long term, and I've talked about this before in motivation, etc., the kids didn't seem to necessarily be learning as much as I would have wanted them to, but it's hard, it's one day a week for a half an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour, whatever you're given. And my adult client, who I'd stayed with the most, I'd had various adult clients, but one guy had been with me 2 years. I felt like really it hasn't, it's not exactly 52 weeks, but in, say, 50 weeks of lessons time, 100 lessons or whatever, I'd talk to him about everything we could possibly talk about, considering that we live in very rural Japan. You're just not going to lead that exciting a life. So it was weird, like I was almost kind of like, maybe 2 years is enough, and then just as I was thinking, like, should I try to find somebody else to take over? Should I tell her I'm just going to quit after a little while? I mean, I really came to like the lady that ran the school, etc. Didn't want to leave her in the lurch. She was very considerate when I had to take time off last year when my mom passed away. I didn't leave at all in 2012. I stayed in Japan all of that year. So she got me for like a solid year where I was never sick, I never took a vacation. And then in 2013, it was just like I was gone. But I always had friends cover for me. I always had people that I could call and say, hey, can you just go do 2 lessons this Thursday and this Thursday? And, call somebody else, hey, can you just do this Thursday, and then I'll be back or something. Anyway, so I just was gonna struggle with that, like how do I do this, etc. And then she just laid it on me in February. She said, Jason, my husband and I, they own the school. They're both Japanese. We've just decided we're going to close this branch. It's just we can't really afford the rent that they want us to pay here anymore, and we can't really find anywhere else to have the school, etc., etc. And so I said, oh, so I was kind of bummed in a weird way, even though I was thinking of leaving. Obviously, this last month has been like the countdown to the end. But today we had a really fun time. I designed the Eikaiwa Olympics, and we did 5 events. We did ABC Bingo, where I had all these prizes piled up, things that I'd gotten out of my cereal boxes when I eat cereal here, like SpongeBob whistles and all these weird things. Things that I'd bought out of those little capture machines where you get the little thing, like I'd been searching for a particular figure and I kept getting a different one over and over. Hello Kitty things, Star Wars things, Monsters University things. I had tons of stickers left over, so I had tons of prizes to give out. So we did ABC Bingo, and I gave out some individual prizes, and then I said, okay, now you're going to form teams, and the next 4 events are going to be, you're going to accumulate points together, and you have to give yourself a name after a country, like in the Olympics. So the first group was Spain versus Canada, and the next group was, in an obvious bid to suck up, was Team USA versus Team UK. And so we did that. We did a game I invented called What Is It Basketball. They look at a card, they have to say dog or bag or desk or whatever the thing is on the picture in English, and then they run back and they get this little ball and they try to throw it in this little like tray or basket or something that you put on a chair so many feet away from where they are, and the kids just love it and they run, and you put a minute on your iPhone or something as a timer. We did just Pictionary, I'd show them a picture again, just simple English words. These are like 3rd graders, and then the other group was like 5th and 6th graders. So you'd show them a picture of a dog or a duck or, a watch or something, some words that they know in English, and they had to draw it. And let's see, what else did we do? Oh, I took all the ABC cards out and I shuffled them, and this one they had to do against a timer. So each kid maybe had 5 or 6 letters of the alphabet on big cards, and I said, okay, you're gonna do A and B and C and D and E and F, and you have to go A kata Z. You have to go from A to Z, and so they had to do that with the alphabet, and whichever team did it the fastest got the points. And then the final thing was kind of like, I think it's called in Japanese shiritori. It's like a chain thing, so I had some little tiles, almost like Scrabble tiles with letters, and I just, had them reach in and pick out a letter, and they'd be in the back of the line, and there were 4 people on each team, and the first couple times through, I said, okay, just whisper the letter to the person in front of you, and then the person in the front has the whiteboard marker. They run up to the whiteboard and write the letter. And then if it matches, they get 3 points, and if they're the first team, they get a bonus of 2 points. And then I did it where they had to draw on each other's backs. So if the letter's A, they have to draw A, on the person's back, and then it goes chain up to the front. And they really like that. Unfortunately, in my second class, the owner had to leave for a little while to take care of some stuff, and there's only 5 kids in that class. And so she was going to be sort of the 6th, so I could do, at least have a chain of 3 on each side. But she left, so I just did like a spelling game and stuff with them. And anyway, it all went really well, and it was really fun, and she had brought snacks and was playing, rock, paper, scissors with them, and if they got it, then they could, ask for the drink they wanted and get the snack, and if they lost, they had to go to the back of the line. So she was messing with them like that, and I put out all these stickers in another room, and I said, okay, the first team that wins, and really, like, the first group, it was like 21 points to 22 points. It was really close, and the team I thought would win lost by a point. And so the first team got to go in and pick out their stickers first, and they each could take like 3 stickers, and I just had tons of stickers left over. So yeah, and then I had been reading with one of my chugakusei. He's now an 8th grader. He's about to become a 9th grader. When I went to Fukuoka in Christmas, I bought him Peter Pan, the book Peter Pan, in like an easy reader version. Maybe 80 pages. And so we have been reading it 2 chapters in a week since then, and we didn't finish. We got close. We got down to the last chapter. He has to read on his own. And then as a gift, I gave him the Disney movie Peter Pan. I said, okay, after you finish the book, you can watch this. And he had never seen it. So he was really thrilled about that. And then my adult student, I didn't give him a gift, but he gave me a gift, which was nice. And some of the other students' moms and parents gave the owner and I gifts. So I haven't opened it yet. It looks like it's probably some kind of a prepackaged food omiyage. But it was very nice, and he was a sweet guy, and I gave him my email and stuff. I doubt we'll ever, chat with each other. But anyway, so that was my day today. I got ready for that during the morning. I've been trying to clean my apartment, kind of do a big spring clean. So yesterday I didn't come on camera because, to be honest, I was sleepy and not showered most of the day, and then I started to clean for about 2 hours. Got out the vacuum, was dusting like a madman, got really, grotty, got in the shower, but it was late, and just kind of had a late dinner and went to bed. And this weekend I actually discovered that I need more sudsing bubbles, or whatever those things are called that you clean the shower with. So I have to go to the store tomorrow and do that. So I know that I think I said that the next video would be me answering your questions, but I figured I'd tell you about this because it's 2 years. She was very nice, the owner. I know if I ever needed a reference or anything, she would write a very nice reference for me. And she gave me a little bonus cash in my final pay packet, and just said, thank you so much, and blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, it was really nice. It was a good experience. If you can do it, and it's not a big impact on your life, once or twice a week or something, I really enjoyed some of the kids. They were just really great. And, once a week, it's not that much. It wasn't that much out of my life. So I'll probably end up missing it. But now I have free time on Thursdays all of a sudden. So, who knows what I'll get up to. Let's see. Tomorrow is Friday. I would have stayed home all day and probably just been very lazy tomorrow. But I do need, like I said in a previous vlog, it's going to be April 1st soon. I want to go to the grocery store, so I don't have to go anywhere near the grocery store on the weekend. And I have to get some of those sudsing bubbles, because I do want to clean my shower on, say, Saturday. And I got to get ready for school to start, go to the dry cleaner, do all that kind of good stuff, get my clothes clean, get ready, and make some more vlogs, make a few more of these. I've gotten some good suggestions. I got a really nice email from a French-Canadian guy that watches my channel. So I do have some good questions lined up for the next vlog. So that'll come soon. And, yeah. And then maybe a topic or two before we finish it all out. But anyway. Okay, peace. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're having a good week. And I'll see you probably tomorrow. Okay? Take care.